we don't know, but we think the power is going to drop.
Okay. And welcome back to the Riley Black Project. Crystal and John.
Hey.
What's up?
Well, same old stuff.
Yep, same stuff.
But not.
Yeah. Really quick, want to just rip the Band-Aid off.
Right.
Top of the show. Update from Dre Lane, Mario. Things are just
progressing in the wrong direction.
Yeah. He, at the time of this recording, he's on his way to Mexico. Kind of, and it sucks to say this, but for like the last kind of hope of
final
of treatment, there's something, there's a cancer thing in Mexico.
I forget, hope for something.
So rallying the troops to go there. He was at the last appointment. What was it? Weeks. Yeah, he was given weeks. So when we had him on episode 178, he was given 6 months.
3 to 6.
3 to 6, and we're a year after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
About a year. So I mean, he's already, kind of breaking through those glass barriers. So hopefully he's got it in him for one more.
Yeah. If anybody does, he does.
Yeah. So our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family in Mexico, and hoping everything goes well for that.
And check my page or the groups. I've posted his GoFundMe a couple times. This treatment in Mexico is $58,000.
Yeah.
And they've raised about 10. And he does have someone who's helping him, I guess, who does some of that. But even then, I think they're only trying to raise about 19. So I don't even think they're trying to cover the full
amount.
Yeah. But so that's the latest.
Yeah. So we're just thankful. Thank you everyone for donating as why.
Yeah, several people in the community have donated
donated
to his GoFundMe
after,
as well.
After our shaving fiasco.
And thank God that beard's coming back.
It's coming back. We're tomorrow will be officially 2 solid weeks.
Nice. Okay, good to know.
Can
This
you
is
guys,
about
can you guys
when.
share the link? Can you guys share the link to the GoFundMe, maybe in this episode or somewhere that's easily
accessible? Yes, we will.
For people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's breaking the rules. They were talking before he was
it's
introduced.
Okay. Hey, for that, it's fine.
Yes, for that, it's fine. But this show is brought to you by
Katie with Monarch Pine. If you're looking for jewelry findings or blanks, check out her website, monarchpine.com. I'm still trying to. That Etsy is still in there. She's on her own website now.
Right.
Use code Riley Black for 10% off, and of course, patrons you get a higher discount. So make sure to. Check that out as well.
And also shout out to Eon Laser USA and That Crazy Laser Dad. Also sponsors. More on them later on in the show and their ads.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to join TRBP Hangout. We just did at the time. Well, by the time this airs, everybody, we just did another After Dark, which was I bet was
patrons
amazing
only.
and fun because they always are.
Yep.
But if you're Gen Pop, don't worry, we got you too. The Riley Black Project Community Facebook group. We kind of do first 5 minutes of the hangout in there sometimes to kind of give you FOMO.
Well,
and stuff.
and I just hired Desiree Townsend to help me out with to keep me on top of some posts and stuff like that. So we're hoping to be more active in that group. So I brought her on as a moderator to help me do some of that. Yeah. So
Now that all the logistics are out the way,
now we can introduce our guests.
You just heard them. You can see what I'm wearing with my LensDigital swag. Welcome back to the show, friends of the show, Len and Stan. How's it going, guys?
What's up?
Hey guys,
Hey,
what's going on?
Really nice to be back.
Nice to be here.
Thank you for having us again.
Of
We
course.
thought that first time we broke the rolling pin in your show, you wouldn't invite us back, but here we are.
Well, it was your rolling pin, not ours.
Right.
So you're welcome back.
And I mean, the moment there were several epic moments in that show. So bring some more. No pressure.
What are we breaking today, guys?
We're not breaking.
Let's not.
Side note, I'm just looking at our 2 cameras side to side, which the viewers at home won't. But our red and black and your black and green, like they're just so both visually appealing, like the 2 contrasts and the
love it.
I love the lime green, neon green. Yeah. Your branding is on point.
I've always been like really impressed with the aesthetics and like the look and feel of what you guys are doing with your
thank you.
with your studio. This
Yeah.
thing, it's some people like might say it's superficial, but I feel like these things matter.
Yeah.
Because
They
it shows
do.
that you care. Like you care about the look and feel of it, like what the user, what the viewers are experiencing.
Yeah.
And it really shows.
Thank you.
We're not as professional as like you guys at that, but we try. Like, we try to match the sign, and even like that bottle. Like we're trying.
Well, I loved
we still
how.
got a ways to go.
Yeah, I loved how when you guys were trying to figure out like what to do for like your studio setup and for your lives and stuff like that, how like we inspired you, but then you guys did yours, and I'm like, okay, but where did you get those tiles? Because I love those. So
But
it's like
the inspiration, because like ours was blank. It was, we had nothing, and then we were looking at you guys, and we're like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Crystal and John really know what they're doing.
We offer consulting services now because of all of this.
But you guys can't do everything because you're out here building machines, and
right?
Stuff. So I mean, at least give us the sets.
Yeah, and we see the one. It's like calling our name in the background, but we're gonna make it
literally the elephant in the room.
We're gonna wait on that one because the Kickstarter of the Vertigo kind of overshadowed another new product you came out with. So let's talk about that one first. So the Piburn Light.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, why you created it, what's the difference between the two, who is the Piburn Light for, that kind of stuff.
Yep. Perfect. Well, thank you for asking that question. We love talking about this brand new product. So it is a really nice, lightweight, and kind of very easy, very user-friendly,
it looks simple
Rotary. It is the essence of simplicity. So, on the regular Piburn, you have the one rail, the singular rail, and the feet. So this one does away with the rail in favor of these metal rods that are extremely stable. We wanted to do that for the stability of this lighter Rotary, and still are very handy to engrave many different types of objects, including even those with handles.
Nice.
So for anyone, when you think about who is this for anyone just starting out with laser engraving and they want to add a Rotary, where they're going to be engraving lots of simple items, such as cups like this right here. This Rotary is amazing for the simple stuff, and it's very budget friendly. This is just $500.
Nice.
With your Riley Black coupon, it's even less. It's like $475. It goes down 5%.
Yeah.
Really, really easy to install. It's wired universally for any laser machine. So again, just like with the regular Piburn, the customers just select which laser they have. Really simple.
Okay.
And Mira, this works with Boss, One Laser, Thunder, and all the rest. So you just plug it in. It's got smaller wheels, but that's good because it helps with clearance. So you can put it in smaller laser machines.
So the main idea behind this Rotary was low profile for the smaller machines.
Yeah.
So this is probably as low as you can go on the rollers and still do stuff like with handles.
Yeah.
Right. And the really nice thing about this thing, so it doesn't have any dials. Everything is just hand operated. It's mechanical. So this is how you would adjust for the length of the item.
Nice.
Just like that. So it'll do even those 40-ounce Stanleys. Let me see that. Just like that.
Yep.
So you use this little lever to operate up and down.
Okay.
Right here. So the back supports kind of just adapt to your item. And I'm going to place it down so you won't be able to see it. I don't want to operate it while it's hanging in midair. So
right.
Just like that.
Anything.
There's a lip right here.
There's the front stopper. Yeah, we have a front stopper and the back stopper, so cup will not walk.
It won't walk. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's really it. Really, really simple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push this back. Again, it's all manual, so it doesn't have like the nice and fancy bells and whistles that you would get with the Piburn 5 with all the dials and like the really, really fancy adjustable clamp.
Right.
Where you can
Yeah,
crank
but
on
it's
It'll
good
adjust the
for
pressure.
Yeah, but it sounds like it's good for, that person who's kind of first starting out. Maybe they don't have the budget for like the Rolls Royce, kind of there in the background staring at all of us.
So this is a Honda. Like this is a nice, like run of the mill. Like this will get you from point A to point B for sure. It's very reliable. It's
and then you can test tumblers at a lower budget to see, is there a market for me in this? Do I like doing tumblers? Is this, is a Rotary and selling tumblers for me? And then if it is, then, once you sell a bunch, and you don't even have to sell that much to like recoup your money, and then you can save up for the bigger, fancier, Grip 2 or the Vertigo behind you. Yeah.
Attention all laser owners and crafters. Are you tired of spending hours cutting, painting, and assembling laser products? Look no further than the Crazy Laser Dad's Laser Ready Blanks.
Their high-quality blanks are expertly sourced and tested and ready to use on your laser. Say goodbye to the hassle and frustration of time-consuming projects and hello to more time creating and selling.
Plus, with their wide selection of items, you'll surely find the perfect blank for your customers.
Visit crazylazerdad.com today and take your laser crafting to the next level with their Laser Ready Blanks.
The Riley Black Project is sponsored by Monarch Pine.
Monarch Pine is your trusted source for premium laser blanks and jewelry findings. From large loop earring hooks made specifically for acrylic and wood earrings to laser-tested stainless steel necklace and bracelet blanks, they have everything you need to bring your creative ideas to life.
As a maker, you know the value of quality supplies. And that's exactly what Monarch Pine delivers. Whether you're crafting as a hobby or running a full-time business, their products make it easy to design confidently and create stunning pieces.
Head to monarchpine.com and use code RileyBlack to get 10% off your order. Riley Black patrons get an even bigger discount, so don't miss out.
While you're at it, join the Monarch Pine Craft Supply Insiders Facebook group. It's a vibrant community where makers share tips, inspiration, and their incredible creations.
Monarch Pine, where your creativity takes center stage. Visit monarchpine.com and use code RileyBlack today.
Not tomorrow. Today.
So it's for people that just want to test out the waters and test out the market. That's the first use case. That's perfect. It's for people that are also like are a little intimidated by the fancier machines with more functionality that just want to run simple tumblers and they're starting out. So this could kind of be like a gateway into a bigger, more capable machine, such as the Grip 2.
And it's still an upgrade from like.
Yes.
Not to knock Eon, but like the smart rotary that came
in fact, I would say this is better than most rotaries, most like budget rotaries out there, because this rotary comes with the clamp, it comes with the front stopper, it comes with the back stopper.
With the user manual.
Magnetic
user manual.
It has magnetic feet too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's huge.
Great. And one thing that no other rotary on the planet has.
So this is a cool invention, actually. We got to show you this.
Yeah. So as you can see, the wheels right now, they're kind of wide.
And this is the problem with all these budget rotaries, by the way. The wheels are static. They're either too far apart or too close together. So if too far apart, an item is going to fall through. Like skinny tumblers, you can't do. And if it's too close together, you can't place anything on it because it sticks up too much. You can't do dog bowls.
Yeah. So we're thinking like,
this is interesting.
How can we engrave like pen or a small baseball bat?
Right.
It's going to just fall through between wheels.
Right.
So what we did is we designed this mechanism where you can actually
I'll hold it.
So you can actually move wheels closer together, and you're still going to have belt tension.
Oh.
So the wheels move on the back and on the front.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the genius. Like that's the genius of Len. He literally figured out how to go with a budget rotary and increase the range of the stuff you can do.
Right.
Yeah. There are rotaries where you can move back wheels, but none of them can move front wheels because you still have belt here, and it doesn't lose tension. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So now, you see, so you can go from. So now they're like tiny. They're close together. So you can do tiny objects. You could literally do like a big fat, like a Mont Blanc, right?
Yeah.
Like a fat pen. You could go in and put that in there.
Nice.
And then if you spread them apart, you can do a 6-inch dog ball.
No, you can do the full size 8-inch dog ball.
8-inch dog ball.
Nice.
So for a budget rotary, this thing is very, very capable.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, of course, of the Piburn 5.
Yeah.
It's all manual. There's no dial. There's no mechanized dial. Again, the clamp isn't as fancy, and you can't adjust the tension. It is what it is. It's gonna do well for like 80% of tumblers or 90% of tumblers. But the ones with like a really heavy handle, you might get some slipping because smaller wheels and the clamp might not be the right kind of tension. But having said all that, caveated, for 80 to 85% of stuff that you can imagine, this will do just fine.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me quickly show you the dog bowl.
Yeah. So we didn't adjust the camera. That's why we're like lifting everything up.
Yeah, you're good.
We're aiming it at the big thing behind us, but it's fine.
I mean, look at this. I'm just gonna lower this.
So this does actually really well in dog balls. Surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it goes to show you how easy it is because you're holding it up and adjusting it at the same time, and still doing it fairly easily.
It's so light. I mean, it's probably 3 times lighter than regular.
Do you know how much it weighs?
It's not intimidating. It's not intimidating at all. You know, like when people like lift up the Omni, okay, this is a $2,000 machine, and I better be engraving some like crazy, like you know. $500 items. No, this one is not intimidating. Very, very accessible. Really easy to get started. It's light.
Do you know how much it weighs?
It's got to be like
3 pounds, maybe.
Not even 5 pounds. Yeah. 3 to 5 pounds. That's a good question. Do you have a scale?
In the warehouse.
Yeah, it's okay.
We'll call it under 5 pounds.
Yeah.
But it still has magnetic feet. So it's these little like
tires
and really nice tires too, thick tires. So if you go to eBay and buy like a $400 Rotary, might as well get this one. It's so much better. Than the stuff
and they get to buy from you guys.
Huh?
And they get to buy from you guys. So
and we still get all the support, right? All the support is US based. Don has this machine. Does Don have one? Don has. We sent one. So Don supports this.
Robin too.
Yeah. So you've got the support, you have manual, the magnetic feet. Again, really, really nice option for someone starting out and looking for a budget Rotary.
Yeah. And Don, he's your customer support guy, right?
Yeah, Don Lockhart. Yeah, he's our customer support guy, and he hangs out on Piburn Labs a lot. Awesome. You know, looking for people that need help with anything. Most of the time he gets asked like laser questions. He helps out as well too. But anytime people have a question on the Piburn grid, any product, he's there to help. And also, like, all of our customers already know how the system works. You just hit help on the website. You have any question or need help setting up, and it goes and files a support ticket, and he monitors that as well. He's an absolute rock star. We love him. We value him so much.
That's great.
He's been at our shop. He does he does wonders. I think he helps hundreds of people on a weekly basis.
That's amazing.
He does a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Right?
Yeah. Big shout out.
It's great when you find your people too.
So I hear everyone screaming at us. Get to the Vertigo already.
Yes.
I hear them.
You can't wait.
What is this?
I know.
I missed it at Next Level. I couldn't make it. I haven't seen it. I've heard so much about let's get to it already.
I did miss it at Next Level because I was mostly stuck at our table. So I did not get to mingle around.
Not according to some people.
Right?
You guys were kind of busy. I could tell as well.
Yeah. Which again, good problem to have, but I didn't get to mingle with my friends as much. Right? So where did the Vertigo come from? I know it's of course Len's brainchild, but you know, when did this start? How did it kind of evolve? You know, John and I saw the comic strip, but tell us what that comic strip said about how it started.
Well, you know, I guess it started a long time ago when I came out with a
long time ago.
Right?
You need a little cane.
It was kind of
let me tell you
2 stages. So first stage, I would say, when people were asking me like, "What is this Piburn thing? What does it do?" And I say, "Oh, it engraves cups." Like, oh, that's all I need. I'm like, no, unfortunately, I also need a laser. Oh, how much is that? I don't know, $8,000. Like, oh, no.
That's what happened to me. He was explaining. So before I worked at a hedge fund, believe it or not, during this whole time when I joined them, I worked at a fund.
Yeah.
And I was like, Len, what are you up to? We're having a beer in my basement one day. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, you know, I make equipment that engraves cups. So I'm like, oh, so you can engrave a cup? Like on this thing, you can engrave a cup? He's like, no, you need a laser. I'm like, oh, what a bummer. You need something else besides this? I had no idea, right?
Right.
I don't know what a laser is. Like for me, the laser was like like some sort of thing. I thought he like shoots at cars as they pass by.
Right.
That's what I thought when he said he has a laser.
Yeah.
Right? Or like a laser pointer. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, this engraves cups." I'm like, "Oh, dude, that's awesome." This was Piburn V1 at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, so this is all you need?" No,
2019.
Yeah, it was like early. It's like, "No, you need a machine." I'm like, "Dude, what the hell is that? You need."
People like say like get back to me when you get a laser.
Like such a anticlimactic, like it's such a letdown.
Yeah.
But I never seriously considered building a laser then. But when I came up with the grip, so as in that comic, I was actually holding it in my hand. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, why are we engraving sideways? Like you just place cup on top, and the laser can go like even move around it or just scan like up and down.
Yeah.
So I guess that's when I got the idea about the laser. And I told Stan, and at first like Stan too.
Oh, that's crazy talk. What is this crap?
No, he said like it's a good idea. Let's build the laser.
Yeah, but lasers don't go like this. Lasers goes like this.
Yeah, but that sounds like that's challenge accepted for
in my mind.
Yeah.
It finally clicked that this cup does not want to be horizontal. It does not want to lay flat. It'll like move on you. It's off balance. The handle is pulling it one way. It just does not want to be this way. It wants to go like this.
Right.
And when it finally clicked in my mind, I was like, holy crap. Like we're all just like using a crutch. I realized that we're using a machine within a machine. We had to build a rotary. We had to make sure it's compatible. Then we have to make sure it's aligned and it's square to the gantry. And we have to invent magnets. And we have to invent clamps and blah, blah, blah.
Tell people how to use it, what kind of steps per rotation.
Yeah, you have to change the settings.
Oh, your plug has 4 pins? I'm sorry, that your laser has 6 pins, so you're screwed. You gotta buy a adapter, dude. Like, you didn't think of all that.
Yeah.
When it clicked, I was like, we got to do this. Like, we have to. There's people we're going to help. Like, because they're not engraving tumblers. They're not engraving cups because they're afraid of all of that.
Right.
They don't know if it's going to be compatible. Like they don't know they don't know how to use a machine within a machine. They don't know if those two machines are going to work well together. Yeah. So those things are stopping people from engraving tumblers. So we got to do it for them.
Right.
Yeah, it was actually scary to build the laser. I was like, I'm building rotaries. That's easy. Building a laser is like hard. But Stan kept pushing me. I
kept pushing him. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, let's do it. So I built this junky prototype out of like a bunch of Piburn rails. It was actually working, but it was like nowhere near.
It was like the biggest safety hazard ever. Like,
right? Yeah, with the laser beams.
So you're like, every time we would open the door to the R&D lab, we'd be like, dude, is this thing on? Like, I don't want to get zapped.
Right.
Because it's, most lasers are going to shoot straight down.
Right.
No, this one shoots sideways.
Right.
So before we had the enclosure and it was all open, it was like a legitimate fear when I went into the lab that I was going to get zapped.
You know how I would align it? I would take a piece of plywood and just stand next to it. Okay, stand move it over to the right.
You're like carrying the shield. They're like, fire the laser.
It totally sounds like Tony Stark and Iron Man when he's building the stuff and it goes across the room.
Yeah.
Len is he's building an Iron Man suit behind the scenes. I know.
He should be if he's not.
It was like that.
So as content people, you guys need to be filming this stuff.
No, like, OSHA, you shouldn't. OSHA will get involved.
No, because you're not like, you're not selling it to people that way. And I feel like all R&D is a little bit messy, especially when you're doing it on your own and you're just kind of like figuring out if something is possible. But that stuff is like great content. Like now that you have, this, it's awesome to... It would be awesome to see that stuff in like the early stages and just kind of
we have a bunch. We have a bunch, but
I wish I had more.
We were paranoid about it getting out.
Yeah,
we
just have to blur certain things out.
Well, and don't post it. Like keep it in a vault.
That are like watching our every single move. Like
really?
Like
no
every
way.
single move, every little move. So we were paranoid about this getting out and them getting ahead of it because the idea itself is valuable, and then the execution of it is also valuable. I mean, this took 2 years of R&D, right?
Yeah.
2 years of R&D. And the thing you see behind us right now, over 2 years.
Yeah.
The thing you see behind us right now is a process of extremely painful and long trial and error.
Yeah.
There's a big thing to be said about second mover advantage. when a competitor looks at a finished product, they don't need to go through all the pain of R&D
right
to get there. All the wrong decisions.
You did it for them.
Those painful, costly decisions that lead to a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to do that. They just go straight for the fruit on the tree. They take it and they eat it because it's already right there for them.
Right.
So we were so careful. Like, Len was more paranoid than me, and it annoyed the hell out of me.
I had a blanket
because he had a blanket on it.
Every time
I mean, that's smart.
I would just lock the door. Put the blanket on.
We wouldn't the R&D lab smelled like because it didn't allow the cleaning people in there, and he had the blanket on it, and nobody was allowed to come into the R&D space.
Yeah,
and it also irritated the hell out of me because I would come in and I see the blanket on, and I'm like, the blanket is on. Like, where are we with this laser? Like,
top
is
secret.
It firing? Is it this? Is it that?
Right.
Where are we gonna get it done? And Len is like, leave me alone. I'm trying to watch Grip too. Like, I've got other stuff that I need to do. Like, no, the laser.
Yeah.
And actually, he screamed at me like, get rid of the blanket.
I did.
Build the laser.
I did because at some point, this R&D process, at some point, the need to move becomes higher than the need for secrecy.
Right.
Yes.
And so it's painful. It's painful. Like that trade-off was painful.
Yeah, finding the balance.
We had to get it. And I'll tell you something else. Like, I spoke to other laser companies. I'm not going to name a single one because I love them all. I do.
Right.
We have amazing laser partners.
Yes.
And I am not surprised that it takes a lot of convincing to convince a big laser company to do a specialty machine because there are so many things that can go wrong. Like,
there's a lot of risk. Yeah.
It's a lot of risk. It's very niche, right?
Yeah.
It's like you could say that it's a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Right. I would argue against that, but as a devil's advocate,
right.
like if you're a big laser company, to invest hundreds of thousands or maybe like $1 million, right? A lot of money into the R&D process and to risk a lot on production. It's a big undertaking because, like, what if the niche in the market is small, and it never pays us back.
Right.
We never make that money back. What are we going to do? So, it took one crazy risk, and the only people that were willing to take that risk were One Laser.
That's awesome.
And I am extremely, extremely thankful to them because they looked at the idea and they're kind of like, all right, let's do it.
Hey guys, how great would it feel if this was the year you finally got to escape the 9-to-5 and embrace a lifestyle of creativity and entrepreneurship?
Every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern, Eon Laser USA invites you to join the Above and Beyond webinar, where you'll learn how you can make this a reality.
Join leading laser industry professional and brand ambassador Emily, aka That Mom with a Laser, and Eon Laser USA's sales manager Alicia as they dive into all things Eon.
Learn about the advantages of owning an Eon laser and get the scoop on Eon's rewards and partner benefits. Plus, get a glimpse at how everyday people who started out with zero experience paid off their lasers, scaled their businesses, and transformed their lifestyles.
So if you're ready for a lifestyle change, head on over to eonlaser.us/whyus and sign up for the Above and Beyond webinar today.
Thanks for listening. Laser on.
Bye.
Are you tired of endlessly joining jump rings? There's gotta be an easier way. Are your wrists aching after numerous orders? Introducing Keychain Thingies, the time-saving solution for anyone making keychains. It's so fast and easy. These revolutionary plastic thingies make large or multiple orders a snap. So easy, even a child can do it.
That was so easy.
So what are you waiting for? Go to keychainthingies.com and order now. Keychain Thingies will change your life. However, they should not be used to cure any medical ailments, repair broken relationships, or help lose weight. Do not use Keychain Thingies unless you want to save time and aggravation.
How many NDAs did you have to get signed for this thing?
Yeah, like a lot. A lot. But the bigger thing, the bigger thing is the risk that they took.
Right.
The risk that they took, like designing it with us.
Yeah.
Going back and forth through multiple versions with the manufacturer, taking crap from us on all these like dozens of phone calls. Mm-hmm. When Len is like, well, no, this thing, you have to move it here. And like, this is not quite right. And I don't quite like the way the door closes. And like, take that, multiply it by 100,000, right?
Right.
Yeah.
These like little things back and forth, while all at the same time, the R&D dollars keep racking up and up, and you're still not getting paid until hell knows when. So they took that on themselves, because they believed in it.
Yeah.
They believed in the dream.
It's funny that you say about the door, because now looking at the door, I can see how like you would think that like one hinge, like on one side, because the door actually opens on two sides of the machine, right?
Yes.
So I can see how like the door, you just open it and you put it in instead of like that corner there. It gives you so much space in case like you have to do something.
Right.
Is it even
'cause you
called
need
a gantry
access to
because it's
that.
up and down? Like I don't even know if you've changed, but
Right.
you know, like it gives you access to all points.
It's so
of it.
accessible.
Yeah, exactly.
We
So
wanted it to be completely open so you could see where the red dot is.
right, and
Yeah.
that's one of
Right,
those
you could
things,
center-
like you said earlier, that you guys went through the R&D process where somebody like that. Now I look at it and it belongs. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
that way, right?
Right.
So if I were
It's a
to like,
no-brainer, but we didn't have it that way first. First, it was just a
Exactly.
door. And then we're like,
Exactly.
should it slide up? No, because then it... So we went through all of that.
right,
Yeah.
And we came to the answer. You see what I mean?
yeah,
That...
Yeah. Do you feel validated, Stan?
I don't know. This door, I think, was that yours or one laser's? I don't know.
One laser? No, they
So
came
this
up with
door
this.
was one laser,
Nice.
actually.
Hmm.
That was
That's
one
awesome.
laser idea.
Ours
Yeah.
was a little bit different. Ours was like kind of going all the way to the top.
Yes. Our door was bigger this way, but smaller that way. It didn't give as much access.
Yeah.
So we're very happy that they contributed a lot to the
Yeah.
design of it.
yeah,
yeah.
Like in fact, when we first started to build the machine, it wasn't even called Vertigo. It was called a Gravitar, because we called it Gravitar. That was the
Yeah.
project name.
yeah.
Super secret, because gravity is supposed to help, not hurt. That was the
right.
Right.
thinking behind
Yeah,
the name. Like it uses gravity to help you. But it looked very different. Like we're gonna publish some more pictures of the Gravitar that my wife uses at home.
Yeah.
It's still a great machine. It
Right.
uses the
It
same
still
lens.
works,
It uses the grip too. It still works great, but you'll see that it's just, as a product, it's very different look and feel.
Yeah.
And,
Very,
and
very, very
Project Gravatar sounds better than Project Vertigo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Project Gravitar was badass. It was
Yeah.
badass.
Idea.
Yeah, that was badass. Yeah. Oh, we're thinking about that. We've gone through so many different names. I've had some crazy ones too. We've had some crazy ones.
Well, naming is a really hard part too, because you need it to be catchy. You need it to also make sense and then be simple. Yes. Yeah.
And you could really like you can only do it once.
Right.
Really.
Yeah.
Because you can change it later, but then it's gonna be confusing.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Vertigo was one lasers too. That's their idea.
Nice.
The name came from them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But as soon as we heard Vertigo versus Gravitar, we're like, all right, it's Vertigo.
Yeah.
It makes so much more sense.
Yeah, I was kind of like,
I was like,
okay, you're
like,
right. You're
Len,
right.
I was
Fine.
like,
Yeah.
Stop it. Like, do you want to sell a lot of lasers? All right,
Right,
Vertigo.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Oh my dang, I had one and it was gone. Did you have
So
one?
let's get into like, how does it work?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's such a dream to use. I've literally never had this much fun engraving tumblers. It's just look at how easy it is to use. So on a standard machine, like, hey, where am I? Where am I?
Right, there you go.
On a standard machine, you have to bend over. Right here, I'm just like approaching it like that.
Yeah.
So my back is straight. I'm not hovering over anything.
Yeah.
I just open the door and everything is accessible to me, like right here in front of me. It is so freaking easy to take stuff in and out. So you got a glass like this. This is a wine glass. It's completely not focused on it right now.
There you go.
It is.
So this is a very complicated shape.
Right.
And it actually, most cups taper this way.
Yeah.
Right? So like you do a standard JDS tumbler, they taper out wide like that. This one tapers in. I guess it's not even wine. This is for cognac, I guess. What is this for? Anybody a connoisseur? This is not even a wine glass. This is something else.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you put it in and you tighten it just like that. You can literally do it with one hand and you are ready to go. The tilt adjusts for any taper. You can go out this way for the tumblers that are tapered up, or this way for the ones that are tapered down. So this accommodates it. We give you a nice level. I don't know if you could see anything, but like you just go like that to make sure that it's centered. It's so easy to use. Literally, like a monkey can do it. It's that
That's
simple.
funny. So the thing that I was going to say, but I forgot and then remembered, was you guys need to do a infomercial style video on this, because it's just it's so perfect for that. Show people struggling with a traditional rotary.
I want to do that.
Not struggling too much, because we still got to sell those
Right,
Piburns.
right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to use a Piburn. We're going to get something off of eBay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right, yeah. Hey, I have a old smart rotary if you need. Oh wait, no, I passed that on to the Mira 9 owner.
I wouldn't do it. I'll use like a different brand rotary.
Yeah. Get one off of eBay, like you said. Just get a no name, and then compare. Yeah, because it's like it's perfect for that. Like so easy a monkey could do it. Like
what's funny in this view, I didn't even know there was a glass in there because it's glass.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, I saw it.
I couldn't see it in there, but that one I can, especially with the sticker on top.
Yes. It's lit with LEDs. So So Len is gonna show you how to swap items.
I have this cup. So it has some Diet Coke in it, actually. Well,
nice.
let me show you.
Not near me. Not near me.
And you don't have to get it rid of it.
Just put Coke on our floor.
It's okay.
It'll be a little sticky. That's all. Now
That's
that knob
it's
is
in the
gonna be
laser,
sticky.
and we're just gonna autofocus it now. I'm just gonna move it slightly here.
That's so cool.
Wow.
The paper towels. Yeah.
Stan's dying with the soda on the floor.
Right.
It's for a good cause.
Yeah, it's focused now, and it's ready to engrave.
Nice.
So it's really, really simple.
So
you
a
just
question.
load the file and it engraves.
So a question I had, that the answer is simple. So I asked Robin, but I couldn't really wrap my mind around it just because this is all so new. So I always saw, like in your demonstrations, the grip jaws or fingers were on the outside of the cup. If you want to do a full wrap, don't do that with that cup, because I know the answer now.
The inside's going to be sticky.
Totally. So here's one.
Yeah.
You do have to remove, you do have to drink everything that's inside and remove the cup.
Yeah.
And you can flip it around, no problem.
And you can grab it from the inside or the outside.
Nice. Okay, yeah. Because that's what Robin said. She was like, oh, you just turn it upside down. I was like, oh, duh. But like, without that explanation, my brain just couldn't wrap around like how,
So I think the real differentiating value of the machine is real-time engraving, meaning it's like at festivals and at shows and at fairs, at these events that people go to and then set up a tent.
Right.
You'll be literally engraving people's Stanleys as they walk by, and they're drinking stuff. There's ice water in them. So this is what nobody else in the world can do except for these 100 people that have backed the first tier of the laser. There's nobody else can do this right now. Nobody else can take somebody's cup as they're drinking out of it, putting it in there, and engraving it. Now, you're not going to do a full wrap like that because there's still ice and water, so you can't flip it upside down.
Right.
So for the full wraps, for like the e-commerce application, you're going to want to do the jaws from the inside.
Yeah. Well, and you wouldn't do the full wraps typically at like shows and stuff anyway because of the time.
It's going to take too long.
Yeah.
So even this took 27 minutes. And if it were me, I would slow down even more. Like being very, very super critical.
Yeah.
So stuff like this will take 35 minutes at a show. You don't want to do that. No, you want to do one-sided or two-sided engrave, take 2 minutes, and you're done, and you're up to the next customer.
And I mean, if you've seen any of the like jewelry groups or any of the like X-Tool groups and stuff like that, the F1, the F1 Ultra, those are going crazy for people bringing them to shows to do, especially jewelry, because, it's like a tiny little engrave. You can do it really quickly. But having something like this, like it just takes up those options, to a next level. Like you can, if especially a company with, a bigger budget and wants to wow their customers or their employees, they hire someone who owns a Vertigo to show up and do an event and engrave like maybe company tumblers, but with their name on the other side. Like that, you know, that's huge.
Yes. So you could literally like, you know, you could do this at events, at corporate events, just engrave people's name right on there.
Right.
So you don't have to like pre-make them. You can make them right there or for the people that showed up. Right.
Yeah.
I could see this being used at weddings. I could see this being used
that's
in like retail locations, right?
Yeah.
Where
kind of like things remembered.
One of the million things they sell.
Yeah.
But they'll go better if they have this in their like storefront and people can see the action, right? And they're like, oh wait a minute, I'd love to get a cup engraved with my name or for my daughter or for my uncle, whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like things remembered, or like those candy shops where you actually get to see them like create the candy right there, like being able to see, you know, breaking that barrier of what would normally be, but like behind in the like not so pretty workshop or, you know, in the back room. Them being able to see it, one, it adds more value to it because they don't think they could easily duplicate it themselves because they know seeing that machine, okay, that's going to cost some money and some skill, right? But then two, you know, my son, anytime, like he asks us all the time, how was this created? Whatever it is, he asks us all the time. But him being able to actually see how something was created, he'd be begging us for whatever is on that machine, you know?
It's so human for us to want that. Like Build a Bear really capitalize on that, right?
Right.
Like you can't sell as many teddy bears if they're just sitting there on a shelf because it's just like another thing. At the same time, like, oh, you could wait, what? You can buy like a thing and then now it yourself and like use it and like give it your own.
Yep.
Give it your own. I don't even know how to say it. Your own input, your own work.
Yeah. Your own spin on it. Yeah.
Right. In that's what this thing lets you do.
How big is that tumbler? What like jug?
That's a Yeti gallon jug, and he didn't even take off the handle. Just that handle and lid is like a 2-pound thing in and of itself.
So
there is no weight. There is no weight limit. You can go up to size 50 pounds. There's no height limit. You can do a baseball bat standing up because there's vertical pass through.
Really?
Vertical pass through?
Yes.
Wow.
That's an industry first too. So the lid opens up. And whatever you could stand up, you could do like a huge vase up to 12 inches in diameter.
Wow.
And it'll still engrave, no problem. Now the engraving area is just 15 inches. So it's a pass through, right?
Right. Yeah.
So if you've got a really, really long item or like a rolling pin that's really big.
Rolling pins, don't break any.
Is that the rolling pin we broken last time?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Oh, it's
gonna make a cameo appearance right now. It's just sitting there from last year because he broke it and I put it together.
Yeah, you put it back together.
There it is.
Oh, that was easy.
It's a lot easier the second time.
Right?
Put the rolling pin down.
So stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
Really, really, really easy to engrave on this.
That's
really
awesome.
easy. Yeah.
Now the exhaust is, I'm guessing, is the same like a normal laser.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a 4-inch hose, so you can either use a fan to vent it out outside, or if you're in an event and it's windy and it's got good circulation, you might get away without a filter.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it indoors, we highly, highly recommend.
Yeah.
Like a Filtrabux Micro. Filtrabux Micro is what we use.
Okay.
Really nice little filters.
Yeah. I didn't even know they had a micro.
Small. It's small. It's $2,000.
Yeah.
So it's a little pricey. But that's what we use indoors, and like right there, you can't see it, but we love it. There's no smell whatsoever. Here,
I will say over at Next Level, when you guys were doing, because you guys were doing a bunch of cups.
Oh, nice.
You couldn't tell by the smell at all.
Yeah.
No.
Even
cups have their own smell.
Yeah. And even when they, I mean, I'm obviously if you stick your head in the machine, probably you would. But but when I was recording some video of it and stuff, when they would open the door, you know, normally you'd have to like let it like kind of run give it a second after you finish the job. Well, they were like opening it right away. Yeah. And
no smell.
No smell at all. And I mean, we were in a bigger place and everything like that, but still, like I was standing right in front of the door. They would open it up and there's no smell coming out.
So this is by design. We've really thought a lot about the fan and the exhaust.
So So it actually has a special, what do you call it? The funnel. Funnel. Yeah. So the funnel actually moves really close to the head.
Oh,
okay.
As soon as it burns, it sucks it out.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to travel through the whole laser like to the back somewhere,
right.
the sides. It's right there. So
yeah, it's not going all swirling all around the whole machine.
It's gonna suck everything out.
And so that also, what also helps is like all that dust and sediment doesn't settle down. So you don't need to clean the inside. It actually stays really, really clean. Why? Awesome. Because as soon as the powder coat is pulverized and turns into smoke, it sucks right into right into the exhaust. And you could only do that with a dedicated tumbler machine. You can't do that on flat.
Right. Well, I was just thinking, of like when
we know exactly where we're going to burn. So that's where we put the vent. Yeah.
I was thinking of like when I don't do a lot of wood stuff anymore, but I always hated how the wood stuff, I could literally see it kind of like floating all around my machine before it finally went, out the back. But then that's all hanging out there. It's finding more gaps and ways to get out before it goes out the way that you want it to, So tell us the like technical like specs of it. How much does it weigh, if you know that, like its speed, what kind of tube, all that stuff.
Yeah. So this is it's another really important point. This is a 38-watt RF tube, fan cooled, so you don't need a chiller.
Nice.
If you wanted to just use this outside without anything, it's completely self-sufficient to engrave tumblers. Again, filter if you were doing it indoors, or you don't want to get kicked out, then filter. So it's a 38-watt RF tube, which is comparable in power to a 60-watt glass tube.
Nice.
But it does have a much smaller point. Mm-hmm. So it's like it acts as if it pulls more than its weight. Mm-hmm. And this will burn through any powder coat. Right?
Yeah.
Like, we have no issues with power in this machine. Mm-hmm. It is going to be 60 kilograms, so it's about 130 pounds for production.
I would say between 130 and 140.
This one's like 145.
Okay.
No.
This one more.
170.
170. Have you weighed it? Oh wow. So never mind. Heavy. It doesn't even feel that heavy, honestly. But yeah, it's so this is 170. But we're gonna reduce the footprint. We're gonna reduce the form factor even further, while still the minimum size requirement is the Yeti beverage bucket. So you're still gonna engrave a bucket and have that vertical pass through still for really long items. So so it's, let's say 135 pounds, just to be really safe. I'm hoping we come under that. But yeah, you probably still need two people to lift it up.
Right.
It's not something you can handle just by yourself. You don't want to drop this. It's heavy. You don't want to drop it. Yeah.
And speed. I don't know anything about the what is it, millimeters or whatever speed all the laser companies use, but what's this one?
So maximum speed is 800 millimeters per second.
Okay.
Usually we're probably gonna engrave around 500.
Right.
Which is still pretty fast. And the power is, Stan mentioned, 38 watts, and it's RF tube. It's approximately equivalent to 60 watt of the glass tube.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's pretty fast. Like, to give you a sense, a logo such as this right here, the monogram, that's what we were engraving at the Next Level conference.
Yeah.
So a logo like that takes about 1:30.
Yeah.
Nice.
Under 2 minutes. So just a minute. A logo such as this is almost a full wrap.
Amazing. 12 minutes.
12 minutes. So this is almost a full wrap. This is like a 3/4 wrap.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't do the bottom, and it doesn't meet at the end. So it goes like 75% of the way around.
Yeah.
So this was 12 minutes. But if you look at the design, it's like super intricate.
Really
like super, super detailed. It's so fine, the detail in this. Because the grip too uses a gear reduction. So there's no loss of resolution with the grip at all. Right. And the dot is so small that you can literally, I don't know if you can even zoom in. Can you zoom in on this camera? Like, you can tell the blades of grass, the individual blades of grass. Swap it.
Give me a second.
We're getting there.
Why am I not seeing it?
It
Still
takes
not
a
seeing
minute, Stan.
Oh,
patience.
Oh, forget it. Literally like zooming out.
Okay.
Now.
There it is.
Okay. Yeah. So if you can tell, can you focus in?
Yeah, give it a second.
The detail in this is crazy. It almost has like a depth to it that you just don't have. That's good. No. Yeah.
Move it.
Nice.
Don't move it. Okay. So like, you could literally see like all the feathers on
the feathers
on
in the tree.
It's crazy.
Fun fact:
the water going down the.
Do you know what águila in Spanish means?
Water?
Feather?
Eagle.
Eagle. Oh, yeah, dude. Love it. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's beautiful.
So before we cut everybody off for the Patreon portion, talk a little bit about the Kickstarter, how that's going, when it ends, what are the benefits, the perks, all of that, because by the time this airs for everybody, it'll be the end of September and they'll have less than a month to kind of take advantage of it if they want to get in on that first round. So tell them about the Kickstarter.
You want me to take that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm going to tell you really quickly, and then I'm going to tell you what happened when I was traveling from Japan, and Len launched the Kickstarter because that was effort too. Anyway, so the Kickstarter is now live. So if you go to Kickstarter and search Vertigo, this will be the first thing that comes up. You can also go to vertigo.lensdigital.com. Okay. And that'll reroute you to the Kickstarter. Awesome. So the Kickstarter was a runaway success. It was amazing. Our goal was $100,000 just so we could put the first order of lasers in.
Yeah.
We have exceeded that by.
Well, how quickly did you hit that?
So like very, very quickly.
Less than an hour.
Very quickly.
Yeah, less than an hour.
I did not know this with Kickstarter. You should have known that because you already did a couple of things. I did not know this. So you submit a project to Kickstarter and then you sit and wait for them to approve it. Oh. It's not like you push a button and it's on.
I forgot about it. I forgot.
Dude, I did not know that. So I was in Japan and I was like, all right, make the Kickstarter live. And he pushes the button and it's like, project submitted, project under review. And I'm like, what?
Back to you in 3 days.
What do you mean it's under review? It would get back to you in 3 days. I'm like, we already told everyone that Kickstarter is on this and this date.
Right.
We're like, oh crap, it's not going to be until they get back to us. And then, and I'm in Japan, so I had to like plan around being like, traveling because we were like, going from Osaka to Tokyo and to Hiroshima. We're like all around, and I'm like, all right, for this Kickstarter, I'm going to be in Tokyo with my internet, just watching how the campaign goes. And then I'm like, oh, they'll get back to us in 3 days. Right? And so then
I'm not going to have internet service in 3 days.
Right?
Dude, no, but it's worse. Yeah, because I was in the mountains. We were climbing Fuji at the time.
Of course.
So anyway,
it was like Friday.
No, they get back to us in 3 days, and Len forwards me the email. I was like, I don't remember the exact wording, but they were like, we don't think you're legitimate enough.
Oh
like,
no!
Yeah,
prove it. Like, show us how you build it.
We don't buy any of this vertical laser mumbo jumbo shit.
They're like, yeah, like,
sure. Who are you guys? Like, can you prove it? Like that this is your idea and that you went for all the steps that R&D requires?
My gosh.
Not again.
So Len sent me this email. And I'm in Mount Fuji. I'm like, this is never gonna happen. I'm looking at Indiegogo. I'm like writing emails. I'm like, I'm gonna launch this myself. I don't need Kickstarter. Len is like, Stan, chill out. I have all the stuff they need. And he sends them. He like dumps all the R&D stuff on them, right? Like every single thing from the inception of the idea to like his little crappy like laser thing that'll take your eye out that shots sideways, right? Everything.
One thing you probably don't know, I sent it to them directly, and they literally like, "Why are you sending it to us? Post it on Kickstarter." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know that bit.
Oh my god.
Why? They only did it to us. Like all the other people are like, "Oh, you're legit," but these two guys from Jersey, like, we don't trust you.
So I had to.
Like, who are you guys?
Campaign, add the stuff in there. Upload pictures, upload videos. Edit some text.
I didn't know any of this was and by the time like my vacation is coming to an end, like I'm already getting on the plane for a 14-hour flight back to Jersey.
Yeah. To go to next level too, right?
Yet.
Yeah.
And like we're like, okay, it's gonna launch Monday. Monday comes and it still hasn't launched because the Kickstarter never got back to us until later that we're like legitimate. Like we're gonna do it. So I'm like, all right, I guess we're not launching Kickstarter. Screw this. I get on the plane. I put my headphones on, and it's a 14-hour flight. When I land, all right, I open up my Snapchat, not Snapchat, WeChat.
What's up?
WhatsApp, Snapchat.
Yeah.
I open up my WhatsApp.
You just created a new one.
And I have like, and I have like a gazillion messages from Len, and it's like every single emotion you can imagine in that.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh no, looks like we're not gonna launch. Oh no, they approved it. Stan, should I launch? ... Stan,
Right.
where are you? Should I launch? And then okay, I'm launching, Stan. I'm launching without you.
Oh
Stan,
my God.
Stan, we hit our target. Stan, we've doubled our target.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like when that plane touched down, I had like a million of these messages, and I'm going through like, oh no, fuck, like yes, wait, everything's fine. We're doing great.
Was there no internet on this flight? I think this is the flight that you should have paid the $8 for the internet.
Yeah, I didn't because I thought, oh, like we're not launching
It's
Kickstarter.
not going to happen.
Right, yeah.
It's not happening. I'll do it from Jersey. Maybe it's better that way. I just put it to rest. And I also had 3 kids on the plane right next to me. So like,
oh yeah,
the internet is like the worst value because they'll just take it away to play Brawl Stars.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not worth it to have internet for me on a flight.
I get it. We don't give it to our kids either. I'll buy it for me, and they're like, "Can I have it?" And I'm like, "No, sorry, one per family."
Right. So they'll just use it. So I don't buy it. And that's the time we need to unplug. Anyway, so we landed, and of course the Kickstarter was a runaway success.
That's awesome.
I think we doubled our goal in the first hour or something of it. So yeah, so like that was an amazing show of support from the community. Most of the funders, like most of our backers on Kickstarter, were from the laser community. They weren't like random people that Kickstarter found. They were like our people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That just believed in us. They believed in the project. Maybe they saw it at a conference.
Yeah.
They got a free tumbler that we engraved. We engraved 100 tumblers and dog balls and stuff like that at Next Level. So there were like some of those people that saw it and believed it.
Well, that's also a good kind of experiment and proof of use to people too who want to buy these things for events. You literally did just that at the events. You engraved, tumbler after tumbler, like while at the event. So
100 of them at Next Level.
And not a single failure except for Pamela.
So not a single one. The only screw up of the whole weekend was when I decided that I'm going to engrave a tumbler and I'm going to I'm going to do Pamela's. So Pamela's a backer of ours and she was getting a tumbler. And, I was going to do Pamela's tumbler. So I did it. I sent the design to the laser. And then the next person was Trisha. And Trisha came in and she had her design. I did the design, but I never sent it to the laser.
She had her own cup.
But I never sent it to the laser. I sent Pamela's again to the laser.
Oh, no.
I'm like, Len, fire. Everything's fine. He's like, are you sure you got the right fire? Yeah, just fire. And of course, he burned on Trisha's tumbler. She had her own tumbler. No. On Trisha's tumbler, he burned Pamela.
But I did not know her name was Trisha. I'm like, and I'm showing it to her. She's like, who's Pamela?
Yeah, I'm not Pamela. Who's Pamela? And then I'm like, oh crap, did I send the file? Oh, I sent the wrong file to the laser.
Of course you did. It's a very Stan thing to do.
So we were like running around the conference like Pamela, just to see who responds. And then some other Pamela raised her hand. That's so we're like, do you want a free tumbler? So we gave Trisha's tumbler to Pamela, and then Trisha got a real Stanley for that.
Nice.
So we engraved the Stanley for her.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
I can't wait to see. So tell people what are the benefits to Kickstarter if they back the campaign. When are things going to be delivered approximately?
Yes.
That kind of stuff.
So October 25th is going to be your shoot for October 24th. Don't wait for 25th because I don't know the timing in Kickstarter.
Right,
so October 24th, we'll say, will be the last full day that you can back the campaign. And the first 100 lasers that are basically out right now, I think we have maybe four spots still left.
Yeah, so and those are going to be gone by the time this airs.
They're going to be all gone, right? Right now, there's 4 slots left as of the time of this recording.
I mean, Patreon, our patrons, they might be able to take advantage of it because this will air Friday.
But it's we'll air Friday.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to save $1,000 still from the next year. Nice. And the folks in the first 100 batch are going to get the laser at around February. We're aiming for February ship date.
Awesome.
And they're going to get a bunch of other stuff with that laser too. All the jaws that you need. Everything you need to engrave this right off the bat. The first 100 will get.
Nice.
Okay. So the extenders too.
And the next year is $1,000 more.
So the next year is probably the one. Everyone else who's watching this episode now, there's another tier at $6,000. That's 250 lasers, and you can back us, and that's still $1,000 less than retail.
So yeah, you're
still
50%.
saving a lot, right? Yeah, but that shipment of the 250 are going to be later on in the year, most likely in spring Q2 of
nice
26.
Okay,
cool.
So then the retail of it will be $7,000.
Retail is $7,000. That's right.
Okay,
awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
And also, if we're gonna reach our stretch goal of $1 million, we're gonna include extra head.
Oh yeah.
For every backer.
So you saw him swap from a tumbler like this, right?
Yeah.
To a really large jug or a dog bowl. It takes 20 seconds to take a screw out of here, right here, and put this head on. So some people like to have this extra head. So if we hit our super stretch goal of $1 million, which would be absolutely crazy, but if we hit that, everyone, including the first 100 backers, everybody gets a free second head. So they can swap items very, very quickly.
But you guys are basically, it's a stretch goal, but you're halfway there already, right?
We are halfway there, yes.
And you have like at least another month.
Yeah.
And it's still, so we're only 20 days in. We still have 40 days to go. This was a 2-month campaign. So we still got 40 days to go.
Will it end early if you hit that, or will you just keep going until the, okay. Good.
No, so like we want to be fair to everybody. So not everybody has like, it ends at October 25th, as we said.
No matter how many.
Yeah, regardless of how much we raise. So, but we have enough right now to end it right now, but we're going to extend it out until October 25th because that's the campaign that we chose. We chose a 2-month campaign just to give everybody enough time to figure it out.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Right. Well,
that'll do it for our general admission version. So if you want more insights on the Vertigo and on everything LensDigital, join Patreon right now. But for everybody else, life updates coming up next.
Wait, and make sure where'd they go? Riley Black for 5% off. Not this, but everything else.
Everything but the Vertigo for now. Once it goes to retail.
Including the Piburn Light. So Piburn Light, we just added to the coupon. So Riley Black, definitely, if you guys find out about Piburn from this awesome podcast, Riley Black, just put Riley Black in and you get a 5% automatically deducted from your price. For any Rotary. That works for Piburn Omni. You're going to be saving $100 from the Omni. That works for Piburn Grip, a nice Chuck Rotary. You'll be saving like $75 about. No, sorry. More like $80. Okay. And then you'll be saving $50 from Piburn 5, which is a roller Rotary.
Cool.
Nice. Perfect. So life updates coming up next. And we're back with the life update. So a lot of things coming up for us.
Yeah. So 2 events. Again, by the time this airs, they'll both be over.
Will they both be over?
Yep, both.
Oh,
because it airs the 29th. And the events are the 21st and the 27th.
Okay.
But so we are going to Atlanta for the open house, homebound decor, custom gifts and decor, I think is what their name is. They're having an open house at their place. Tons of great people going to that. And then that's about just over an 8-hour drive. We're driving to that one too. And then
she's riding.
I'm riding. Passenger princess all the way.
Yeah.
And then the
following weekend
we get home. 3 days later we leave again for North Carolina, and that one is a 10-hour drive. 9. Okay, 9. Even better. I thought it was 11, so when he said 9, I was like, shaved off 2 hours.
It's 10 with no tolls and 9 with like a $5 toll, and I think $5 is worth the hour.
Oh yeah.
So.
So then North Carolina for CMB Melodies new open house. This isn't her warehouse where all the acrylic is. This is her new shop, new office space that has tons of machines to play with and other stuff. So we're gonna go check that out. At both events, we'll be selling some thingies, and then also doing a live podcast, of course.
Not live. Recording.
Well, live recording, I should say. Yeah. And then, so if there's any that you know of that are coming up, by the end of the year, early next year, let us know.
Yeah.
If it's something we can make happen, we will be there.
We'd love to.
So tell us, we never really kind of updated people on the tour, but this year got crazy.
Got away from us a little bit.
And, we honestly did the tour, but not the way we were planning to do it. We basically have toured everything because we've been to Vegas, California. We will have been to Atlanta, North Carolina
twice.
Because
we went to
twice, right?
Kim and Garrett's.
And we were gonna try and go to Nashville, but we didn't make it there, so we'll
Right.
make it there hopefully next year.
Yeah.
So we did the tour. We broke it up into
Little chunks.
So if we can manage to do the tour again, next year or the following year, we're still gonna try. But right now, this is what makes the most sense.
Yeah, we gotta get up to like the Jersey area.
Yeah,
because we got a lot of people up there.
We do.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I'll let the Jersey people know to plan
a
meetup or something soon.
LensDigital is there.
Right? My friend Jess.
Jess is there. MJ's not too far.
Nope.
Liz is up there. Like, there's a lot of people
Well, Liz
up there.
is temporarily up there. She's moving
that's right.
Virginia.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all of that going on, but something we've talked about a little bit, but we'll make sure to include the waitlist link in the show.
Yes.
What are you
content blueprint.
No, not RBM anymore.
Is it RBS?
Yes.
Oh, the RBS. Well, it still says RBM. But
yeah, but we're going to change it.
We're going to change the name because it hasn't released yet. Just the waitlist has. Content blueprint. And what the content blueprint is a mini course to get you comfortable to start making content, because a lot of people
overthink it.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how do I shoot? What do I get? What do I buy? You do it on my camera? Can I do it on my phone?
Right. Do I need a fancy DSLR?
Yeah. I don't have the money for lights and all this, and I don't have a studio like you guys. You don't need one.
Nope.
And we cover all that in the mini course, and then attached with the mini course will come later on. Once I get the mini course done, then I can focus on doing more like one-on-one, possibly
consulting.
In the consulting space. I'm thinking one-on-one. I'm also thinking like maybe like a 20 person like max Zoom type thing where I can answer like one question at a time.
Yeah.
And kind of hopefully get to everyone within like an hour or so, or hour and a half, sort of deal. So there's going to be a lot more coming. There's going to step into the space of content creation now with the studio and focusing.
Hey, you're doing a live tonight. I invited you.
Yes, I was. So I was
on
already.
Your behalf to,
not on my behalf, because I was already going to the Great Lakes. He's doing a talk on content with Roy, who we had on last week. Right, last week. For this, it bundles up because we do so many and they're so far ahead, and I forget who's where. And So with Roy, he's on live. I was planning to be in the comments, and this and that, but then you was like, camera. Oh, you need to be in the live.
To be there.
So I will be there.
Yeah.
So hopefully you saw me by the time this airs.
Right. Go check. You can go check out the replay. Hopefully.
Yeah. Over on Great Lakes Laser Supply.
Yeah. Well, and he said he might be able to make it to where it streams to our places too.
Oh.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So then hopefully you can catch it in a few groups.
So many of you, when you see me at Next Level and when you've seen me out or even in my inbox, you've messaged me and asked me about tips. Or they've contacted you to get at me.
Yep.
For tips of like how this and that. And so I answered like a lot of the questions that I get all the time.
Yep.
In the mini course. And then but until it's released, keep on,
send them
on over. The course, once it is released and everything, we're keeping it around $50.
Yeah.
Maybe a few dollars shy of $50.
I was thinking 57, but we'll see. So a lot of the final pricing comes after you complete everything, and then you see all of what you've put into it. Because many times you try and do a mini course, and then all of a sudden it's like a real course.
Oh, it's already gotten there. I've had to scale. I had to do like rein it back.
Right.
But it's gonna. I want to keep it a mini course. I don't want to overwhelm people because the whole problem. The whole problem I'm trying to solve is the like analysis paralysis, and give you the tools you need to be like, you know what, I can start doing content. even if it's, once a week or,
Yeah.
twice. Hopefully, ideally, I would love to get people to start doing 3 times a week and then scale from there to daily content.
Yeah.
But 3 times a week for someone who's not doing any content or even doing
huge.
like once a month or whatever is huge. So yeah, content.
And we'll put the link in the comments, but there's a wait list now, so you can be the first to know when it comes out.
Yeah.
And hopefully soon, hopefully in the next month or so, maybe 2 months.
I think it's probably looking like 2 months because we are going to.
So
we got a lot of things going on.
We do better with goals.
Okay.
By Black Friday.
By Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
November. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we do Black Friday. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's all we got for now.
That's it. No more show. That'll do it for another episode of the Ride It Back Project. Chris and John.
Bye.
Maybe we're all done. The Funny Black Project. Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Wait, hold on. Nino, I'm recording.